Yes, hello and welcome back to a new episode of Beating Grandmaster with Stupid Stuff. Today we're going to try to beat our opponents by stasising all their units. So using the Oracle's stasis ward to disable parts of the army, parts of the economy, and then using that by killing the other half of the army. Or, if we're lucky, we might even get to see some big purification novas hit the stasis warded units. Stasis units, I guess we could just call it. At the end of the duration. So, for the people that are not aware, the Oracle has an ability called Stasis Ward, and if a unit of the opponent triggers it, basically anything within a certain diameter around it, or a certain radius around it, will get hit by the Stasis Ward, and they will be disabled for, I believe it is 18 seconds. So, I'm just going to be building as many Oracles as I can, spam these bad boys across the map, get Blink Stalkers to kind of keep the map control as well. And I would like to make one thing very clear. Unless it is an absolute necessity, I will not be using the regular attack of the Oracle. Not for harassment, and also not for an attack. So I will literally just be using the Stasis Ward as an ability. Maybe a little bit of Revelation. Oh my god. Ooh, okay, painful. Painful start there, losing that worker. I was not paying attention very well. This is usually a move that is not endorsed by high-level players. Because if I'm paying attention to that worker, I can mineral walk it through my opponent's workers. And I can always escape. I might take a little bit of damage, but your opponent loses maybe 15 to 20 minerals trying to catch your worker, which is definitely not worth it. However, if I'm in the middle of my explanation about how stasis wards work, and this guy clicks with 3 probes on my worker, and I respond slower than a regular slot would, then yeah, life is going to be a little bit tricky. Oh my god, this is good blocking skills as well. We're going to play this with a quick double Stalker opener into a Stargate. Now, I do not know what my opponent is opening, because, well, I lost my worker, and that's actually kind of frustrating. But I think I should be fine against most things anyway. I think. I'm not sure if that's actually true. Oh, need to be pretty careful here. Oh, that I don't get blocked is what I wanted to say. The reason why this is bad is because now I need to fake 2 units here. If you don't build the next 2 units as a Protoss player, in this case, and your opponent is seeing that, they can know that it's most likely going to be a Stargate. Because with anything else, it just doesn't make sense. So I now cancel them. I will get a Nexus instead, as well as a battery. Battery keeps me safe. The Nexus gives me money. So put these 2 together, I'll be safe with money, which is what we all want in life. I'm gonna get a couple extra probes out as well. I wanna kind of deny the scouting out of my opponent. And here comes the first Oracle. Now, I am open to any amount of Oracles. I am, yeah, I'm not very conservative in my thought there. It's not like, oh, I think 2 Oracles is perfect. No, we're just going to keep building more and more Oracles until I believe that I have enough Oracles. I hope this is a hallucination, otherwise I'm going to be pissed. I don't think it was possible for that to be a real Phoenix, by the way. But once again, I could be wrong. I'm going to move my 2 Stalkers in towards the main base, and at the same time keep a probe on patrol in front of my base in case I'm being attacked. I'm just extremely afraid right at this moment, and for a pretty good reason as well. I'm just afraid of dying. Okay, doesn't seem to be anything here in front. Doesn't seem to be an Oracle either. Or it would be a very late Oracle. So just moving in. Okay, so there is something there. Here we go. First Stasis Ward. Big moves, big moves. Maybe we can actually just kind of idle it over here in this dead space. Then we're going to move our second one in as well. I didn't actually see what the tech of my opponent was though. So we're starting just with 2 Oracles, but I'm going to continue building more and more. Nah, I don't think I can build it. So if I don't think I can build it, instead what I'm going to be doing is I'll just start... Nah, okay, can't do it there either. Just going to get a couple on the middle of the map then. Will give me a bit of added safety. Will allow me to get a faster base as well if I have that added safety. Oh, that's a mistake. Well, mistake. Very unfortunate, honestly, for my opponent. Could not have known that I was going to show up right there at that moment. And we'll get absolutely no kills whatsoever. Might mean, by the way, that there's something on the map here. I think I want to start adding a couple of these oracles at this point as well. So we're gonna go up to 3, all the way up to 3. That's also 3 stalkers over there. I'm actually going to recall this. And we'll get 2 more gateways. Yeah, this seems about correct. Probe gets stuck, that's no problem. We're just going to create a bit of a minefield here on the map, but I don't want my opponent to know that it's a minefield on the map. He already triggered one of them. Oh, a couple of probes are actually being sent out. I think he's aware of what's going on here. Look at that! He's using probes, hallucinated, to try and pop these things. That is kind of funny, no? Kind of a cool move, honestly. Actually, kind of. That is just a really cool move. I think I'm dead. At least I'm pretty close to dying. No? I cancel it because I'm afraid. I'm going to hit a couple more stasis wards. Hopefully. Oh, painful. Well, that didn't work out. I truly believed that I was... I had a couple more hidden over there, I guess. This is Spain. I think I'm actually dead. That sounded like I said this is Spain, but this is not Spain, this is Spain. This actually is Berlingrad, so probably Germany. Man, I got owned, and not just a little bit, this is a nice 2-base all-in. I can't believe this 5.9k player figured out what my plan was and completely hard-countered me by hallucinating probes. This also was the first time I actually saw this response to something like this. That was really cool. Hallucinated probes. Well. It's flooding a fair amount of cash, by the way. So was I after I cancelled this base and got supply blocked, but still. Man. That was like 10 hallucinated probes. Do they show up in the unit's loss tab? I don't think they do. Alright, well. First game there is a loss. We're gonna try again. 41 points down the drain, though. Well, that's a lot of points. But we did make our opponent happy, because now he's almost 6k. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. And mainly I lose some, my opponent wins some. See you guys in game number 2. Alrighty, friends. Second game. This time it's a 6.1k Zerg player. A barcode, once again. Ladder is filled with these guys. Can't believe it. Everyone's a barcode these days. 3 exclamation marks. That's something you don't see every single day. Rather keen on wishing me good luck here. I'd love to see that type of stuff. I love in general, you know, and there's a little bit of passion for wishing someone else good luck, have fun. But 3 exclamation mark, that is something that's pushing it even a little bit for me. At that point, it almost feels like it's becoming sarcasm, you know, like they're mocking my overall good luck, have fun. Because I tend to good luck, have fun sometimes with an exclamation mark, and then these people they mock me. But I'm fine. I'd rather have people fake being nice than being pricks. You know, if you fake being nice, if you're very naive, you can't really catch that. And I'm a very naive person, so don't catch the sarcasm. Alright, we're gonna play triple oracles here. And with triple oracle... Ooh, there's a quick pull there on that worker. Or maybe 5 oracles then. And okay, this is not a great map for it, I have to admit. I keep getting freaking Berlingrad, which... Yeah, it's not a great map. I ideally have a map where I can just kind of park my oracle into the dead space and then every now and again take it out and say, ta-da! Stasis ward in your mineral line. And then, like once the clock hits 5:30, I just start spamming these bad boys around the map. That's kind of the plan. I accidentally mined some minerals here. That should be okay. I'm okay with that. I am fine. Puff! Okay, let's look at this. I'm gonna kill this one. I'm preparing the kill on this. I don't think I could have continued there, but we're going to chrono this out, and then we'll go hunt that worker again. Okay, this bad boy isn't done yet. I don't actually know what the rate of healing is on drones or on Zerg units in general. I guess it differs per unit, or is it the same on every unit? Except for the Muralisk, maybe. That's also possible. I don't think I can one-shot it still if I show up at this point with my adept, can I? Should I chrono boost this just in case? No, I don't really care enough. Don't really care enough. You go over here, buddy. Okay, so this is all properly set up. Okay, just gonna jump on him. Puff. Yeah, he's not gonna be full heal, but I don't think I can one-shot it anymore. I even need to cancel. Oh! Oh! So close! But this definitely was not worth it. That really was just not worth it whatsoever. I just immediately have to admit that. But I will get a link for it as well, so... Well, but he gets scouting info for the link. So basically what happened here is I traded out an adept for a single drone. I was so close to being one-shot though. You saw that. It was... You just barely can't make it. Maybe if I would have taken out the mineral patches here with my worker, then I could have done it. I guess that's what I should do next time. I'll keep that in mind. Or I should have done one more shot, you know? One more shot. Frustrating, but that's also the way of the world. Let's not forget about that. Okay, we're gonna get our base over here. Oh wait, I'm not supposed. I'm not allowed to use the pulsar beam. I was getting ready to pulsar beam down some drone. I'm not gonna lie. I forget about my rules most of the time, and then need to consciously remind myself. Okay, here we go. I don't think I can do anything here. Just gonna fly out. I definitely could have killed some workers though, if I had tried, but you know, the rules are the rules, and you can only break them when things are going truly poorly. You know, when I'm about to lose a game or something like that. What is this? I can't do anything! Yeah, Tai, you just wasted a bunch of money, my friend. I wasn't gonna do nothing. I guess he didn't know that, so for him I did him a huge favor. In his mind. But in my mind, I know what truly happened here. This was a... These are passive oracles. Oh crap, where's this guy rallying to? Oh, wrong base, that's for sure. Okay, you're going to chill over here. These two are going to go in towards the dead space. A couple of adepts, I can build those at least. Oh, there's a lot of units coming in. Did I just see that correct? I think I did. Oh, that's a hit. That's going to be a hit. Ooh, that definitely was a hit. Wait, am I just winning this? Accidentally? I mean, now I can just use this. I can use this defensively now. I'll allow myself to do that. Some of these. Do I have another one in store? Yeah, I do. I just want to kill these links, don't I? I don't care about anything else, I think. As long as I kill the links, I'm pretty happy with myself. Because the links are the only thing that can kill my stalkers. I think that's the reality of things here. I almost have blink at least. And then I can blink up here, right? That's something. Come on, blink, blink, blink. Oh, should probably chrono boost that rather than hoping for blink to magically finish. Okay, it wasn't brilliant. I have to just admit it. I'll just come out and say it here. This didn't go super brilliant. But at the same time, it also could have gone a lot worse. Really just a lot worse. Maybe I can kill that or no? I'm just gonna get a Phoenix out there. Huh? Definitely will get a Phoenix out there. Going to need to pretend to clear this base as well right now. We have a bunch of stalkers at the same time. We're just going to push across the map. Stand on this high ground and shoot from the high ground. Is that a viable plan here? Maybe it is actually. So if we... Maybe we should get a pylon up on the high ground as well. Oh, there's a bunch of stalkers that are just moving around towards the wrong side, huh? He's proper afraid as well at this point already of the stasis ward, so I'm kind of in his head, which is important. Oh, there's actually no creep there? What is that? So I'm just going to set up this position here. I know there's... Yeah, there we go. Finally got it. Took my time though with it, huh? Oh, that's bad. That is really bad, actually. Just going to send these home for a little bit. Well, I'm going to lose this base. So now all I have is this attack. Maybe I should just embrace that as well. Hoppa! Do get to use it defensively, obviously. That is good. Okay, we still have this stasis, which actually kind of being used as a force field right now by my opponent. Look at this. This should be a good stasis. That was not a good stasis. Come on. Oh, maybe big stasis, maybe big stasis. Puff. Not quite it. For a second, I honestly thought that I was looking at Vipers already siphoning energy, but it must have been something else that I saw there. So these units are going to die. This one will be, what you call it? Will be triggered by my opponent. I actually want to get one in the main base up because I feel like I'm getting kind of outmined here in a big way, which is frustrating. So we're just going to actually just kind of set this up while I'm fighting, though. You always want to do stuff while you're fighting. Oh, got the kill there. Slightly frustrating for me. Oh! What? I'm being attacked here? Maybe I can get a couple of extra sentries in. Do I have +1? Yeah, I do. Poof. Poof. We're actually running out of stasis. We'll get another one of these. Feels okay-ish. Feels very okay. What is this? Okay, now that we killed this, the question arises, is there a forward base already? Or is the answer to that no? I think it might be no. I'm afraid for my opponent that the answer there is no. The answer is yes. I'm afraid for me that the answer is yes. Okay, this is not good. Okay, we're just randomly placing some on the map right now. Okay, maybe we can actually hit something here. We need like 2 or 3 very big ones right now. I have to admit. I just have to admit it. Oh. Yeah, I think I might have lost this game again. Ah, that was a big one. That was a very big one, actually. The fact that I don't have a third base is really starting to hurt, though. What if we go back home, take a third base, go into DTs, play it out from there? Maybe still a possibility. I mean, we do have, with these things, we shouldn't forget that we have a decent way of defending stuff. The only problem is that I just don't have any money whatsoever. Gonna just get a bunch of stasis wards out. I mean, defensively, we actually should be quite strong. Wait, what's in here? Oh, these guys? Defensively, I can use the Oracle. Here we go. Defensively, I can use the Oracle. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I did get my Dark Shrine scouted, though. Is there Banes in there? That's not good. That's really not good for me. Come on. Ooh, not the greatest hit. I'm not a massive fan of how all this is going, honestly. Not a massive fan of how all this is going. Okay, well, we're going to continue. I think we're on what we call a little bit of hopium here, or maybe even a little bit of copium. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be, all of this. I just have to admit. Just a lot harder than... Okay, we're dead. We have 28 workers. My opponent probably has... He only had 45. It's actually relatively little. I wonder what the actual... Actually, it's best represented on a graph, I guess. Like, in that early stages of the mid-game, I hit a couple of big stasis wards. Please note that I did this. I made this drop happen without any worker kills. Literally halved the income without worker kills. Look at this. The entire time here for, what is this? From like the 5-minute mark till 7:30 or so. He's mining less than the maximum. So there's always drones not working. Sure, it's not as much over here, but still lacking 400 or 500. I'm completely outmining him at this point. Maybe rather than using them with my attack, I continuously just should have used my oracles to always put stasis ward behind the mineral lines. That would have been better. All right, we're going to try another time. This time I'll allow a little more usage of the pulsar beam, just to make it a bit easier for me. I really want to get into a late game where I have like 40, 50 stasis wards, or at least, you know, get like 7, 8 oracles that are just focused on building stasis ward. It feels really difficult for me to survive without using the extra abilities, so I'll allow it in the next game. I'll see everyone there. Our next opponent will be Lambo, and sadly for Lambo, this is on a way better map for me. Like, significantly better of a map, I have to say. Oi, oi, oi. This is going to be pretty tough for Lambo, because this map, it's impossible for Protoss players to die. And if it's impossible to die, it's almost a legit play to just get 4 or 5 oracles and start spamming stasis wards. Now, the sucky part obviously is that I won't get to use any of my oracles aggressively with the pulsar beam to harass, but this map also has lots of dead space, so it's actually not that big of a deal. It might... I don't want to say it, but I actually think on this map, playing pure stasis ward Blink Stalker is pretty much the standard. Well, it's not the standard, but it gets pretty close to it. This is a almost viable playstyle. If maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure. I haven't tested it yet, but in my mind, this could be a viable playstyle. You can control areas really easily. You can die at home. There's lots of space to just plant an oracle that can stasis ward or scout. And if you continuously build oracles, you can actually maybe force out like air units out of your opponent in a way. This sounds stupid, but I think you could. So I'm going to allow one thing with my oracles this time. If I need to defend my stalkers while they're on the map, I will use the pulsar beam. That's the one thing, but I still won't use it for any type of drone harass. Okay, Lambo, you're gonna have a tough time. I can feel it. There once was a build actually that Neep showed me where he used oracles. He didn't use any of the energy on the oracles, and instead would just idle them in the dead space the entire time, and then would blink Stalker all in, and then just use the oracles again and again for stasis wards. But because you're also all-inning, the Zerg needs to continuously be paying attention to the Stalker all-in. And it actually was a pretty good build. Played it a couple of times and was pretty impressed by how well it did often. Okay, here we go. Stargate gets built. This guy goes back into the gas immediately. Good old Proby back into gas. I want to get a second adept or a first adept. What do I want? Yeah, we'll get a second adept. Sounds like a plan. Like, Lambo is the type of player that knows how to play this game. So if someone really knows how to play the game, you need to pull some more tricks. So I'm going to get 2 adepts. And with those 2 adepts, hopefully I'm going to be capable of distracting my opponent while throwing down stasis wards. So, like, not so much in the early game, obviously, as that never really happens. But more so in the mid game, like the 5 to 4 minute mark, stuff like that. Hope I can actually kill that as well. Don't think I can though. Maybe I can hit something? Nah, too far away. I was considering hitting it, but no shot. Actually, no shot. Do I have another pylon on the way already? No, I do not. I started my Oracle a little bit, or my Stalker a little late, so I don't think I'll actually get this Overlord. It sucks for me. Also because my Stargate was pretty much in a position where my opponent could scout it really easily, which also wasn't that brilliant, honestly. Okay, what are we doing here though? Gonna get a Nexus up. This guy's going to chill over here. Oh, oh. That is a dead Nexus, isn't it? That is a very dead Nexus. Did I hit it? No, I didn't hit it. Okay, so far this has been a complete disaster. I just like to let everyone know that. So in case I lose this game, it's because so far it has actually been a complete disaster. Not just a small disaster, but like... Ah, yeah, okay. I'm actually just dead at this point, I think. I don't even have enough energy to really protect my adepts. So I'm going to lose these as well. This has been a very painful start here for me. Okay, maybe I can kill some stuff right now. Oop. This is a base that started about a minute later than it ever should. Which, well, kind of obviously isn't great. And I do end up killing some of these dudes. I have to use a lot of pulsar beam for it though, so I don't even have a lot of energy available either. I'm going to get a battery here. A forge, 2 extra gateways, another forge. And from here on out we're going to continue our Oracle production. This is gonna suck. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Now I want one of these Oracles actually to just go to the far right side. So hopefully I can do something there. This one's going to be put over here. And do I want to deny creep as well? I think I might want to. Don't think I can do that here though.
The enemy has discovered us.
Yeah, I will kill that one. I mean, he is basically baiting me at this point. If he's trying to bait me, I'm allowed to do it. I mean, that's just not fair. I will not apologize for that. I will not apologize. We'll get a fort base fast. Oh, he doesn't actually have this base yet. Oh, but he already has this bad boy. Ooh. Okay, well, we're going to get going now. Extra forge is well on the way. Gonna start building our little things on the map, our stasis wards, which are basically our safe spots. Let's not forget about that. What they really are to me. They are just massive safe spots. Okay, that hits. Oh, that's a nice hit. Oh, that's a nice hit. That's a beautiful hit even. Highly unfortunate if there were to be, what is it? Like 5 extra stasis wards everywhere you go, my friend. I just want safe spots everywhere, basically. I'm going to get +2 as well. I want extra upgrades. He's so afraid. Look at him. Oh! Stasis everywhere, my friend. Stasis wards everywhere. Ooh. That is a lot of oracles. That is a lot of mutas, though, isn't it? That is a lot of mutas. Do I have enough stuff for that? I don't actually think I do. His eco must have been buzzing there in that in the last few minutes, huh? I must have kind of underestimated that part as well. Nah, my early game might have just been too bad then. I thought I had him. I'm gonna be honest, I thought for a little bit that I had him. Sometimes in life you think you have it, and then it all falls apart. Ah! What was the worker count here? 80? 85? 77. +2. Oh, a similar worker count. But the supply must have been rather high for him. I had a rough start, honestly. Yeah. His 4th base was done the same time as my 3rd base was done. My 4th base started pretty late. Didn't really kill any workers because I couldn't. Also did not deal so much damage with my stasis wards. This was sick though. I actually think this type of stuff is really powerful. Just have it everywhere, but couldn't make it work. I'm not gonna leave it like this though. I need to win at least one game with this. So I thought this was gonna be the final one, but we're going to play one more, and that's where we'll get the win. I can feel it. I'm gonna be honest with you all. I really thought this was going to be easier. I thought that this was one of these challenges. You know, sometimes I look at one of these challenges and I think to myself, this doesn't sound so bad. Now I did handicap myself a fair amount, but still, I'm having a way rougher time with this because I really rate stasis wards as a good ability. And I think they have a lot of use. I even think higher oracle numbers are something that is underused, especially in the PvZ matchup. But what we're seeing here, I'm just losing every game. Maybe I got a little bit unlucky. Like, both my early games against the Zergs were kind of crap. But even without that, I mean, it just, yeah. It feels like you don't have enough pressure if you're just focusing on the stasis wards. Like the drones, they move through too freely in a way, you know? Which is obviously bad. Now, right now we're playing against a Milky Cow, a Terran. So we get all 3 matchups and we get to see which race is the weakest. I'm going to try and make sure that I can get away with a fast Nexus as well. Because it's really important with this type of build order that you get a fast Nexus if you want to get an Oracle against Terran. Another thing that sucks against Terran, though, is that if you open up with Oracle, it's often difficult to hold like 1-base pushes and things like that. So, yeah. Make of that what you will as well, but that could definitely potentially... Well, 1-base, like 1-1-1 type of pushes. I'm not sure why I call them 1-base pushes, because there are a lot of things, but they're not from 1 base. They're all lineage, and they're difficult to hold, and they're strong, and all that good jazz, but they're not 1 base. You go here. We don't see a CC yet. This is obviously extremely weird. And this is kind of nonsensical as well. Oh, I should have built that pylon way faster. Wait, what is this opener? Okay, it's just a late marine. Okay, this build made no sense whatsoever. They actually complete nonsense build. Unless there is a proxy barracks on my side of the map somewhere, I do not quite understand what is going to go happen here. I'll just get a blind battery, I guess, because I'm just extremely confused right now. I mean, I can't do anything about that scout. I need to build my Stargate before anyway, so yeah, it's what it is. This is a bad opener for me though, I think. I'm not even sure. Maybe I think the battery will be necessary actually. And what I'm going to do is I will send my first oracle across the map. I will revelate, and then I'll build a stasis ward right over here. Oops, shouldn't have pinged. Of course, it doesn't show for my opponent, but still. Always annoys me when people ping. Observers can also see it. If you're observing a game and someone pings on the map, hate that type of stuff. Disgusting behavior. Alright. Here we go. Get a quick scout. Wouldn't surprise me if it's something like a fast cyclone. Oh, that's also a possibility, of course. That is also a possibility. You guys want to see something cool? He's definitely gonna try and run by now. He's not trying to run by. Not trying to run by at all. Okay, well. I think it's going to be a mine drop behind this, not for Hellions. Against 4 Hellions, this move would actually work, I think. We'll get a Twilight Council here. But in this case, we can also just leave our main base be, because the stasis ward will take care of it. I think. Do I have a second gate yet? I don't think I do. What are these 2 Hellions doing here? I do not like them. That I can already tell you. I'll just move across the map. With my flyer dudes. I'm very confused right now. Maybe I put a stasis over here as well. This one can continue flying on. Whatever. I am very confused right now. I do not know what's going on. Wait, he's playing 3cc? Just eat me. I don't understand what's going on. What a confusing game. What I wonder actually is that if I put a stasis ward in my own mineral line, that when a mine drops, maybe I can catch both mines at the same time. You know, so the timing between the mines might just work out perfectly, is what I'm suspecting here. I'm not sure if this is actually true. Yeah, we're gonna stick with 3 actually for now. Go on over here. Surely he must have some type of plan, no? But I do not quite understand what this plan consists of. I'm just extremely confused. I give up. I don't understand the plan. I'm not going to pretend like I understand the plan. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move across the map, build a couple of stasis wards over here. Do we have enough energy for 2? Yeah, I do. What is that? Oh, that something just got hit. What was that? What just got hit? The 2 cars. Kind of stupid. Okay, that one's going to get a big hit. Okay, I'm just gonna try to bait him into one of these stasis wards right now. Come on, don't walk into it just yet. Don't walk into it just yet. I'm super confused what is going on. Okay. Oh, is it Mac? Come here, buddy. Oh, that's good. Oh, there the thing was already gone, I guess. Up, that hits. Okay, this has to be the worst build out of both players that I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm just going to use this thing real fast. Probably want this. I want this. This is the worst build order, honestly, that I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh, I still have one of these over here. I just attacked my own stalker. I'm an idiot. Well, that was pretty clear from the start, I guess, but... Uh-oh. Oh, that was not it. Oh, that was not it. Oh, that was so not it. I think I've lost the game in the dumbest way possible, honestly. This has to be one of the worst build orders that I've seen in my entire life. And I'm losing to it. And that makes me one of the dumbest people that I've seen in my entire life. He flew in with 3 different medevacs from 3 locations. I have 9 gates though. I killed a bunch of workers. Wait, no, there's still one dude here. Didn't target that though. Oh, there's also one over here, or is that 2? I think it might just be 1. Okay, cool. So I think we're dead. I actually believe we're completely dead. That doesn't work, my friend. No way that works, my friend. Can't just walk in here. I have a super battery, dude. I wish I had the charge right now, though. Better than any other ability. I wish I would have charge. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, that would be very nice. I also only have a single oracle remaining. This has been a complete disaster. Today we'll remember as the day where literally everything went wrong. Nothing worked out. Oh my god. And we lost. What was this build order? He scouts Stargate and then saves up 2 medevac drops with units. Has nothing at home. If I had micro this better, I also win here. As I pulled away some workers a bit faster. I just was too busy on this location. Even then. If I get this CC, it's probably fine. But it wasn't. Close, but no cigar. Okay, we're gonna try one more time. I am not going to lose like this. I need to win. I actually tilted that I can't beat anyone with this. Okay, one more game. Truly the last one, though. Because I'll win it. Alright. We got Milky Cow again. I'm just gonna try my best, guys. I just want to win a game, alright? I've lost more than 100 MMR at this point. We're in the gutter. Truly are in the gutter. My oracles haven't been capable of quite achieving what I want them to achieve. But this time I can feel it. Life is going to be great after this. Good lord. Such a nice MMR as well. I was so happy with where I was. Of course I still have my other account there, but... Alright. Let's make sure that we're not getting any type of weird all-ins. What was that opener even? This is... I'm feeling like someone that is, you know, on the verge of being tilted. Or maybe I've already passed tilt station and I didn't quite realize yet. You know, sometimes you still believe yourself to be a rational thinker, while in reality, my gut is making all the decisions at this point. This video might end with me hitting my keyboard, smashing the camera. This will be the last that you see of me in this high quality. My other camera is not quite as high quality that I have. So let's hope that we get out of this alive. No matter what happens, though, it's been an honor serving you guys and girls. In this episode of Beating Grandmaster with Stupid Stuff, which might need a rebrand after this, into getting humiliated by my co-workers with stupid stuff. Okay. This was a barracks first. It's going to be thus most likely a marine here. I do want to confirm that. No, wait, this is a CC. I thought that was a factory for some reason. Wow. My eyes are not working whatsoever. Holy crap. Holy crap. I still believe it's going to be a fast marine though, rather than a... Yeah, there we go. I knew it. I knew it. The timing didn't make any sense whatsoever. Oh. Now, we're going to pull another cool trick here. And the trick is actually fairly obvious. We're going to patrol this worker in this general location. The reason why I do this is because I believe that my opponent might try to do something like a proxy starport. And if that is the case, I want to know whether this SCV is going back home. This is a cool trick that everyone can use in their real games as well. Or in their real games, in their own games as well. This SCV seems to, like a good boy, be running back home. We'll send this across the map. And most likely we'll be running into a similar opener once again. This time, however, I'm going to use my Oracle to actually stasis ward a couple of... oh crap. A Reaper? That didn't even make any sense. What? Okay, so that's a single Hellion, not a double Hellion. What? I'm very confused right now. I'm just very confused. I have to eliminate a threat if we see it here. Probably should just full wall this as well. I just realized. I mean, why not, right? I mean, can afford it. Then I probably shoot. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Oh, I hope I can get this thing out of here. Maybe with a scan he'll get this. No, won't get it with a scan. Or well, didn't attempt to get it with a scan. This bad boy over here. What do I actually else want to do? What else do I actually want to do? Fast pullback. I have to give my opponent that. I have to give my opponent that. Kind of want to kill these guys. Move to the bottom side. Ooh, he's gonna lose everything here. As a result of his poor movement. Nothing else. That's just a result of the poor movement. Okay, we have 2 of these. We're going to continue building a couple after we aren't supply blocked anymore. It's often an important thing in life. It's not being supply blocked. Okay. There's a nice... It's a beautiful stasis sword. It actually is a beautiful stasis sword. I'm going to move across the map as well. Get more gateways going. Get a pylon in the corner. Just so I can spot things coming my way. And I also really want to eventually get charge. So that is one of my many priorities right now. Many priorities at the same time means that I'm not really prioritizing anything in particular. Is there a tank here or no? Yeah, there is a tank. Now, it's not the end of the world. Because tanks, despite them being useful tools... I'm not sure why I built a cannon just now. It doesn't actually make a lot of sense because I saw a tank. So, you know, what is that tank going to be? Like, where is the... What do you call it going to come from? Where's the mine drop? Like, it can be a mine drop if the factory is building tanks. Doesn't make any sense. Okay. We have a long line of stasis wards. Now, the one way to actually dodge this is by dropping in towards my main base. Something I'm actually... Oh, come on. This is too obvious, no? No way that works. He just dropped. He just picked up units to fly over here, no? Am I going crazy? No. Oh yeah, I'm going crazy. Never mind. Nothing happened. I lied. Get it! Just barely before it hits anything. Oh, look at this. Oh! I think I can actually go here now. Okay, maybe I couldn't.
We meet our fate.
He has a third base already. I didn't think we were building third bases already. But I saw some SCVs moving over, no? Are we being SCV pooled right now? Also a possibility. Okay. Maybe he's actually moving the bottom side. Okay, there is an extra base already. So I was correct on that.
Oracle perceiving.
You sure you want to walk in there? With a mine? With your entire army? Whoop! He's missing it. He's missing it! Just ever so barely. Ever so slightly missing all my important dudes.
Seek guidance.
Okay. Going to continue. I mean, we can just actually go now.
Oracle perceiving.
So we're keeping a very aggressive posture here. And we continuously expand as well. It's actually kind of fun to play. Oh, no. I lost 3 oracles to 2 mines. That's not a good trade. This is, however, is a very good trade. Ah! Yeah, it could have been better. Okay. That didn't quite go how I wanted it either. I'll admit to that immediately, you know? Yeah, it wasn't the play. Come on, walk into my stasis, buddy. I know you want to. Easy. Maybe I can actually build another stasis here. So when he decides to move into this general area. Like every single time he switches direction, I just get more stasis wars in the other direction. Oh crap. I didn't actually micro my units here. That was bad. I'm not sure if I'm winning this, but it sure feels like it. I was able to just afford so much eco because of the stasis giving me that much safety, you know? Oh, that's lame. Yeah, we're actually just going to piss off. Come on, walk in. Ah, fairly unfortunate for you.
The enemy has discovered us.
Oh.
We in turn, let us begin. We meet our fate.
What did I just get hit by? Okay, maybe I can trick him into a thing over there. And then just attack into this general area. Seems to be getting... Ah, he saw it. He spotted it. Here we go. I think I'm gonna need a couple of units that we can pick up over here. I was gonna say something useful. There's one more dude over here. We'll just get a stasis up here as well, which is obviously useful. It's like a... Ooh. Actually kind of cool. Come on, scan upstairs, mate. You know you need to. We need another base here.
An Aerodine Rashagal.
TTs. Okay, that was kind of predictable, I have to admit. Ooh, does he see that now or no? Don't think he does actually. I think we might have lost again though, huh? Or are we actually winning? He's scanning the entire time, just in case something happens. But I don't think I have it. Don't think I have it in me. Blink, blink. No. No. Maybe these guys can actually make their way out.
You see Dragon?
Pain. Actual pain. Can I fight this or no? I don't think so, right? No, I don't think so. We should have transitioned into something else. We should have transitioned into Colossi eventually, of course. I was in such a good spot. I had complete map control. Stasis all over the map. Insane, like at this point or something. Should have transitioned already. I had like some stasis. I had like 4 or 5 oracles. I just should have stayed defensive. Expanded to a 5th base. Robo Bay, robotics facility, and we would have been all good. I had to get too greedy and try to kill my opponent while spamming stasis wards. It's a defensive tool. I'm sorry to say, my friends, but today we did not do it. And I don't want to say that I'm ultra tilted, but I did lose about 150 MMR. So yes, I am ultra tilted. For next week, new suggestions. If you have any, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below. I try my best, I really did. Thanks for watching regardless, and I'll see every one of you next week. Bye bye.